So welcome everybody. Welcome to the new galactic grandmothers of Mu frequencies and vibrations. And here we are at the Aotearoa Temple, the Temple of Peace, situated here in Kopu, which is the womb, and it's also known as Venus. So we're here in the Kopu Temple of the Blue Diamond, at the base of Coromandel, Aotearoa, and we're beaming it high. The weather here is amazing. It's been a little bit wet this afternoon, which it really needed because it's been super dry. So it's been really lovely to have a little sprinkle. Saves us having to water the gardens. So welcome to this powerful galactic alignment that's happening right now. We have 7 planets in alignment, the first time in 77 years. Wow, that's got to mean something, right? And also, just so happens to coincide with this Pisces new moon. And during the new moon, it's always a good idea to set our invocations, to really plant the seeds for the next full moon and the next season that's up and coming. So yeah, I've been doing some beautiful rituals today and some meditation and some attunements and writing down my visions, my higher visions for what's coming through. So inviting everyone who's here and who's listening to the replay to do the same. So a big thank you to those of you who are showing up for yourselves right here and now in this space, and honouring those that are watching the replay as well. So welcome, whānau. Welcome, haere mai, haere mai. Tonight, we're going to connect with the Tuatara Stargate, which is just a phenomenal place in time space. It's not only a being that holds the most ancient intelligence and connection to the stargates for this dimension, taking us to multiple dimensions, but it is also a physical being that lives here in Aotearoa. And when I went to meet the Tuataras at Mautohora, which is Whale Island in Whakatane, and Whakatane's on the east coast of the North Island in Aotearoa, it was a very special time, and the guide who took us to meet the Tuatara explained that it's actually 500 million years old. So it is actually the oldest being that exists today. And I just felt so honored to meet this most powerful dragon being, because that's what I saw. I just saw this dragon, this earth dragon. And yeah, how privileged I was to actually meet it so close. I was, only a few meters from it. And I stood there for ages receiving this transmission from this most beautiful divine being that has the ancient consciousness. So this is actually also the kaitiaki or guardian of the Stargate into this dimension. And it's connected to the third eye because the Tuatara has got a third eye, and it attunes to the universal consciousness. So it holds a certain bandwidth and frequency, which helps to activate the dragon DNA that we hold. So when we attune to it, we are literally attuning to our own dragon DNA. And I'm also seeing, particularly with this big hikoi journey that we've just come from only a couple of days ago, it's hard to believe that it wasn't even that long ago that we were journeying to the Tuatara Stargate in the South Island, which is situated in Greymouth, and it's a guardian of the Mawhero River, which is the Grey River of Greymouth. And we have the 2 big guardian beings on either side of the river that are literally holding the consciousness of the pillars of Mu, of the Po Na Mu, of the the Pounamu gateway, and it is the Wairoa line that connects into all of the cross house, the Miringa Te Kakara at Te Kohanga. Not many people know that that is actually a massive crossing of ley lines, and it's a grand galactic cross line, and that's where they placed all the cross houses, was in those places. Kia ora, beautiful sister. Welcome.
Kia ora,
Welcome,
kia ora,
Araya. Welcome, Araya. I'm just going to call you Araya from now on.
kia ora.
Awesome. I will just ask you to go on mute, honey.
Yeah,
And yes, save the reverberation in the background. Thank you. And so, yeah, we are also activating this dragonfly DNA. So not only is it working with the dragon DNA of the Tuatara, but it's also, giving us these wings, the sacred crossing. The crossing is actually also happening within us. And yeah, we are at the place of the cosmos where we are literally in the grand galactic crossing as well. So it's not only on the land, but it's also above us. And that's why it was so important for us to go to these sacred sites and activate these portals and do ceremony along the way at all these different sacred sites. It's all starting to drop now, and we're all starting to receive all the codes. Uh, we'll go around later on in the group and do some sharing, because I know some of you got some pretty awesome kōrero, some amazing sharing to do around your experience, particularly in regards to the dragonfly, the tuatara. So the golden anointing of Mu and the initiation of the third eye feels like this was actually part of our experience during our peace trail. So I feel that this too is the energy that we were able to receive. So with previous journey, we activated the blue diamond, which was the stargate of the throat. And it allowed us to be able to speak our truth, to stand in our purpose, to activate our sacred sound seed, and to truly be in this flow of what this means. It's a higher love portal. It allowed us to truly activate those lost parts of ourselves and come into wholeness and come into the higher dimension, which is the fourth gate, right? Um, Fourth, fifth gate. And so now we're stepping into another whole alignment that's taking place. It feels like a dimensional shift that's taking us into the next portal and up and through the abode of the Christ, which is the gold frequency. And those of us that have been doing the quantum mat walking and have done the work previously, there is a lot of anointings along the pathway of the quantum mat and receiving our quantum DNA. So yeah, massive mahi tonight that we're going to be tapping into. And we're going to be doing also, part of this is that we're circling, doing some personal sharing, but also we're going to be doing a astral journey through the Tuatara Stargate. And there's going to be a little bit of storytelling around that as we journey, which is stuff that I have been received from some of the tohungas, from the ancient, the not only the ancient ones from the star people, but also from those in the physical. Oh, just as we speak, there's a kahu that's just bomb dived down on the land here. So yeah, the visionaries are coming to Earth. They're landing. They're all landing right now. The last time we had a planetary alignment, which wasn't actually even that long ago, it was only on the 25th of January, we had a 6-planet alignment. During that alignment, we had a lot of the elders who had previously done the black box technology in Uluru. They'd gathered again in Uluru and they had activated the black box once again. But this time they shifted the energy, the frequency, the vibrations, and the color, Ray, from yellow to blue. So I see the blue as being, well, it's the throat chakra of the planet, but also it's our own throat chakra. So it's like activation of the blue diamond frequencies and the first light of the first ray, which just so happens to be a blue flame, a blue light, and a blue ray. And it is also the Kemetic codes from Egypt. The Kemets are holding the frequency of the throat. So Egypt also holds that colour, and now so does Australia. So we are making a huge alignment, and the fact that we're going to be going over there very soon, I'm leaving Aotearoa on the 18th of March to go there and hold space and start the peace trail, is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. So whew, watch the space. We will be going to Uluru and we will be doing some work with First Light over there. So it's going to be amazing. But in the meantime, we're going to ask for just going to do a little bit of a pure ceremony. Going to do some cleansing on all of us, cleansing our fields before we go into our karakia. And then we'll ask our beautiful High Priestess Anha Ratanui Celestia Astaria to do our waiata, which will be ka waiata, connecting to the whare tangata of the planet. Okay, cleansing our fields above us, below us, before us, and behind us, within us, and without us. E tipua huarahi, e tipua ate, he tipua nau e, rongo marairoa, e hua, e io nui, he io roa, he io takitaki, taku aro tū mai e te toki e, homi e, hui e, tai ki e.
Kia ora whānau. Loving everyone's name. They all got their soul seed names, really vibrating high. So you can sing along with me with this waiata if you know it. It's also honouring the Divine Mother, the planetary mothers and the galactic mothers. So here we go. Deep breath in. Ka waiata hia Maria Hini whakai whakametia mai he whare tangata. Just put your hand on your womb. Hene porotu, hene nako, hene rangi marie. Ko te whaia, ko te whaia, o te au, o te au. Ko te whaia, ko te whaia, o te au, o te au. It's really connecting on
Kia
through
ora.
the line, the grandmother lines, the cosmic and galactics. Much aloha. The sacred womb, the sacred whare tangata, the birthing portal of all creation. Aho. Mm.
No, sister. And that's precisely what we've been working on during this journey down to the South Island. We were working on activating the mother line, and Te Kohanga is the birthing place of the gods for a reason, because that's where the womb, or one of the wombs of Te Ao Marama, of the living light, is situated. So we're very blessed to have her here in Aotearoa, the mother of the first light. Mm. So, whānau, we are going to open the circle up. And what I like to do is I just like to go through in no specific order, but it's just inviting you, calling your name and inviting you to come on and unmute and just share a little bit about yourself, your experience. So some of us have been on the journey. Quite a few of us on tonight have been on the journey together to Te Waipounamu, to the South Island, to do this trip, the Peace Trail, the Rongomarairoa. So yeah, no doubt we'll have some sharing around that tonight as well, and any kind of transmissions that you've received from your experience. So I'm just going to start with Lissa. Kia ora, sister. Sorry, Araya. Araya.
Kia ora, beloved family.
Kia ora.
Yeah, it's feels like it's still all sort of cohesing and crystallizing within, massive, huge, just transformative. I mean, it's hard to find the words really. I've just arrived back quite late last night and I've been working today, so I'm still sort of catching up with everything, but just monumental, magnificent, all of it. And just so my heart is still just full and overflowing. And today, my energy really was obviously having an impact everywhere I went. And people were, there's someone paid it forward and there's a gift of a coffee, and then something else happened and the woman just gave me the shoes and without really doing anything. It's just showing up, isn't it? Our energy shifted and we all know it. And I just feel lighter. I went for swimming in the pool and I just swam with such ease. Yeah, everything feels lighter and just more uplifted. Yeah. Still just absolutely kind of astounded and blown away with what unfolded while we were away. Pinnacle life experience is what comes up for me. And, honoring of each and every one of us that showed up, and just so grateful to you, Titi. Titi is what's rolling off my tongue now. I hope you're okay with that.
Love it.
And everyone really, just so much love. My sacred chalice is just full, and I've just got this clarity of where I am and some actions that I'm going to take just succinctly. And that have been sort of in the wings for a while, and now it's so clear. It's time to act and prepare for the next bit, because we truly are in the quickening, and still feeling the time doing really weird things, going really fast. Like was stunned all of a sudden tonight. It was 7:00 and I thought I had another hour, but it's just, that's where we're at in this lineup. And so I know there's others that I'd really want to hear from. I'm not sure what's happened. I've frozen on the screen, I think.
No, you're still here. We can
I'm
still
here.
hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I froze on my screen. Really keen to hear from others and where everyone else is at. Yeah, and just, infinite gratitude and love to everyone. And thank you. Just thank you.
Beautiful, Maraya. Thank you. Your presence was just stunning. Loved every second of it. And you and I need to have a bit of a debrief catch up anyway. So thank you. This is good prompting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've all got, there's just bits, isn't there, that kind of still want to, put into position. Of course, I'm wondering what happened. Did you find the egg when you went back to Te Kohanga? Was it you managed to find the egg under Holy Mother when you went back to Bali? No, I didn't think so.
I think she might have absorbed it.
Did you go looking?
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Okay. Because I wondered when I drove back whether I should stop in there because I felt it was still there, but I thought no, not tonight because it was dark, and I thought no, next time I'm going through on Monday. I'll stop in there on Monday.
Yeah, you check it because I was like, wasn't sure where exactly to be looking, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was all
Okay.
perfect because she probably needed to hang on to it anyway. If it's still
Yeah.
there, she hasn't absorbed it because
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
disappear in those sacred places.
Absolutely. I'd understand if it had gone. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to mute now and let someone else speak.
Okay, honey. Kia
Yeah.
ora. Thank you so much. Uh, um, Anha, love to hear from you, sister. I'm going to start from this side and move along.
Okay. Wow. How do you kind of download such a big journey? I feel there was some really potent pieces. I think when we are dressed up and we're heading to our sister's Ayana and in our white, and then this wahine come over to us, and she goes, "Oh, what's this all about?" To find out that she was an origine, and she was actually her. So we were working with the waters, sacred waters, and her name was Siren. That was her surname. So Siren, like the goddess of the ancient ships, and they were water people from Australia, her tribe. It was like so profound how it just, and they'd only just gone to that place. They were going to the airport and they thought, no, we've got to go to the water. And then they found us, the water tribe, there. In that moment in time, we both connected. It was really profound. The other thing that was really profound is like going there and the tohunga, 12 tohunga, well, powerful men that are really into their spiritual path, and they're ancient, they're, from the schools of learning. And they show up there and they honored us, and they had 3 seats for us to sit at the front with them. But because we're respectful, we didn't take them because there was already Waitaha people there. And we went behind the wahine, the Waitaha wahine, and took that place. And that was protocol. We have to follow protocol. We can't be rude. You know what I mean? Because it could have offended some people and we didn't want to offend people. But that was really powerful. So many sacred moments. I think with the moai, when we're doing our grandmother turtle, it's so ancient memory for us all. And then I looked out and I saw a moai, which is like a stone being to my right. And then Lissa, you said about that's directly out to Easter Island. And then also Te Raukura Titi, she spoke about the Mawai after that. And it was like, oh my God, all these alignments upon alignments upon alignments. It was so profound. Coming back, it took me quite a bit to come into the reality of looking after young ones and having to be really kind of coming back into an old energy of being like the older mother archetype thing, which it didn't fit me anymore. So I need to make those adjustments because something really big shifted. Today's been very special. I went out to my kawa tree. That's our ancient medicine here in Aotearoa. It's very potent for massaging and drinking. And I had all this fruit all over it, all this golden fruit. And I was like, oh my God, here we go, the golden fruit. And I thought there was only a couple on it on the tree, but I looked down and they'd all dropped. It was like all these golden fruit all over the ground, and I thought, wow, that's like the, the fruit of life on the tree of knowledge. So that was really sacred. Had a big activation today. All of a sudden, I was just meditating with the 7 planets and with the new moon and Pisces, all watery signs. And I felt this big alignment kind of going like this inside me. And then it went, shoo, it was scanning my body like this. It was actually phenomenal colors and it's like all these planets, which we are that as well, of course, integrated. And I feel like it's activated another level of our DNA. And that's all I'm going to say right now. We'll feel into it. There'll be more to come. This is just the beginning.
Kia ora, sister. Beautiful. Thank you. Amazing sharing. Okay, we now Amanda. Kia ora, sister.
Yora, the wind has just stopped for me to talk. Isn't that convenient? I'm great. I'm really good. Thank you. I'm enjoying listening to all the beautiful words from your first part of this amazing journey. And I can't wait to join you all at Mount Samson in a few weeks' time. I'm really just focusing on that, and yep, got my bag packed already.
Oh, wonderful,
Yeah.
sister. Yeah,
Yeah,
very much
and looking
going.
forward to seeing the sky tonight too, because it's not a cloud. So hopefully I'll get a good lineup of all those planets. Yeah.
Cool. Take some
Thank you.
photos if you
Yeah,
can,
good
please.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah,
great.
do that. Thank you.
Kia ora, sister.
Kia ora.
Maureen. I'm not sure if Maureen's actually in the room. Okay. Mahari wata. Kia ora, sister.
Kia ora, ladies. Hello, are you?
Oh.
Hi. Nice to meet you all and remember you. I just want to say thank you for the mahi. I am in Ogden, Utah, in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, I had some alignments with the journey before I knew you were doing this. I work with the Huna, Mauta, studied under Mauta for a while before his passing and his transition, and worked closely with the Motu grid and the Motukawa. And so there's some really beautiful alignments right now. We have Mamoira Il, who is in Libya. She's actually about to do ceremony on the 5th of the Honu of March at the Door of the Child on the Tuatara. So the alignments and the ceremonies keep lining up with the kawa and with the medicines. And I just want to say thank you. There was so much that had come through. I felt at a really beautiful collective level and a personal level that the way the light is speaking is being decoded in a more undistorted way where all can receive and expand their consciousness in a way in which they can heal. And with that coming through our energy fields, it's just such a blessing to just feel all of the work you guys have done and weaved. As you were sharing, even with your pictures, in the dream time, I was watching new ways of weaving light. And it was just amazing, and it was beautiful, and it was crystal clear. It was in that kairos. It was just when the memory hits the body and you remember, I feel like I was just like so vulnerable and just so tender. I still am in that very beautiful spot where it just feels so amazing. That tender heart, that vulnerable heart, just being open. And so, thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, beautiful sister. Thank you for coming, and thank you for remembering. Thank you for feeling. And tell me, honey, Mahari Wata, what is your what are you known on as, on Messenger and Facebook? What's your Facebook name? For want of
Oh,
a better
it's
word.
Naomi Moore would be my Facebook
Right,
name.
right, Naomi.
Yeah,
Yes, I remember having
yeah,
those conversations with you. Yeah.
yeah. There was some interesting structures I started seeing with the light weaving, that things that there were fractals that were guaranteed to come back to return to goodness. And those fractals had come through what I had shared with you with the lotus crystal body structures and shields. And I was watching it come from the inside and out, and I was just drawing. I saw like the weaving and then like just started drawing them in my sketchbook and then started piecing them together. And out of the blue, I saw and remembered that that structure that was part of the old codes that were now transitioning back into the light, and they are now in resonance with the golden light. So it was very beautiful to observe that and to feel that. And so when I was doing po'ata yesterday and the day before, I was just working with that light weaving that I saw. Utah is very high desert, but there is the Great Salt Lake. There are many natural aquifers that I work with in the mountains with a lot of very beautiful beings, a lot of star nations. They're very active out here, and going through and canceling old contracts with the waters so they can't capture the waters anymore, but they can be more free and they could be preserved for all life to thrive. And so that's starting to happen a lot more out here on the grid. And so the alignments with the Motu and the Motukawa have been a big part of that. Where even like the Wahapuku, the great white pelican, for the first time in almost 100 years, has come back
Wow.
and repopulated. There's been a lot of. I go where I can out here. I've covered most of northern Utah. We just got done with 3 days of ceremony at Antelope Island to claim back the sacredness of the Great Salt Lake and all the beings on the land there. And we ended up gifting the golden staff. It was received. So
Oh,
it's just very beautiful. So,
yes, you're definitely one of us, honey. And we're one of you. So beautiful. Thank you so much for showing up. And we've been working with Hunapa, as you know, and
yes,
he's been bringing in the beautiful Motu grid codes as well. So we've been weaving and bringing in that golden frequency with the beautiful brother. So thank you.
he's amazing to work with.
Yes, easy,
Yeah,
easy as to work with. Just flows. It's like nectar.
right.
Kia ora,
So
sister.
thank you, Yoda.
Maureen, we'd love to hear from you, honey. I did mute you before, so yeah, welcome. You will have to unmute. There we go.
Whānau, sorry, I'm having a very poor internet connection tonight. No, people knocking on the door and the dogs going off. And sorry, so I'm a bit scattered here, and I'm just in awe of everyone's experiences. And so weren't you lucky to be part of that journey? Those of us who stayed home just had to observe it, and what you shared. So yeah, but that was lovely. Just so proud of you all and what you've achieved, despite things that can go awry when you're doing sacred work, and you stuck to the kaupapa, and bless you all. Thank you. But for the benefit of those who have been on this journey a little while with Te Raukura and Anahara and others, but I live in a rural setting in Wellington, and I live in a lifestyle block, and it's called Birds Paradiso, and we grow trees and plant them up to attract birds. And yeah, and I do lots of different types of healing, and I'm a member of Sukio Mahikari, and we are the light. We try to be that, just like we all are. But so that's just try to be there for everyone.
We're so grateful to you too, Maureen, Auntie Maureen. You're amazing. Thank you, darling.
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
Okay, honey. Kia ora. Thank you. Moraya. Love to hear from you, hon.
Hello. You can hear me. Cool.
Yeah, we can
I don't do many of these. This is cool. Awesome. Lovely to be here tonight. Thank you all for your smiling, beautiful energies beaming through the screen. I love it. Yeah, so I'm from, for those of you who I haven't had the honor to meet, I'm from Golden Bay, New Zealand, Takaka, top of the northwest of the top South Island. And yeah, just arrived back from meeting all these beautiful wahine and tane in the flesh on the amazing ceremonial gridwork journeys of activations and realignments. Completely my first time meeting people, so that was doing that. So that was just wow. So my week following this has been yeah, just pretty well. I feel a huge shift for me. I was feeling it while I was with you all, and coming back here, I've had to just get straight back into work and do all these things and stuff. Haven't had much time to have a break, but I do now, which is perfect timing. And yeah, so yeah, this week has been amazing. So I've just felt a new sense of embodiment of my higher self and my higher light, and that has been interesting. Yeah, how that's been working in the field. I've had my cell phone continuously not working properly, which is a bit annoying. I don't know if that's me or whatever, or the telecommunications, but either way, I don't need it, so that's okay. But yeah, I've had a couple of awesome random streams of abundance flow through, which has just been just what I need this week, which is just perfect. Yeah, just real happy about that. Some money I was owed for like ages came through, perfect time. And then also I got the opportunity to I got a real cheap I got a cheaper than the early bird ticket to this festival called Yatra, which is a holistic electronic musical festival up the Cobb Valley, which I've never been to because it's too expensive for me. I've wanted to go, my heart's been wanting to go, but it's just not, financially the right time. But yeah, so I got a cheaper than early bird ticket, which was incredible, just off a random person who so that was real cool. But and also Yeah, I also had amazing dreams this week. Last night was the pretty amazing dream for me. Yeah, it was like I don't usually have this landscape, but I was out in the sandy desert, and there was lots of structures and underground holes, and lots of like people running around in sort of military sense, but I wasn't scared in the dream, and I was just very calm and just walking around these different structures, and everything was going on around me, but I was sort of unfazed. And it seemed like I found this certain room uh where my mother was, my biological mother, and she doesn't appear in my dreams that often, but when she does, it's like always real significant. And yeah, she was with me, and in the bedroom, and in the room of blackness was three sets of big wings, and sitting hanging on the wall, and there was golden ones, there was a blue one, and there was like a red fiery magenta one. And yeah, I walked up there, and of course I picked the gold ones, and I popped them on my back. And they were the biggest, bigger than, they were down to my feet, And then yeah, and they fit perfectly. And then I walked out of the room, and then I sort of started flying. And then well, pretty much I was off the ground. I wasn't flying high up in the clouds, but it was like I was just above the ground, and I was just zooming around above the ground. And it was just symbolic for me, just I hadn't really taken flight yet, but I've gotten off the ground, so which is great. Like, and that whole dream, I was just so happy and flying around with these wings. Um and then yeah, I saw all my old friends and stuff, and they were all just on skateboards zooming around, and I was like, oh, and I felt kind of yeah, and I felt kind of, I don't know, it was just like there was that sort of, yeah, sense of like I'm flying off and they're still skating. I don't know, but either way, it was a cool dream, and I woke up today, and yeah, continued to, even though it was the last day of the week, my physical job is pretty hard on the body, but I've just had some real good conversations this week with people. Just really lovely, really wise conversations we're sharing, and and yeah, I've just appreciated those, and appreciating that I get to go out this weekend up the Cobb Valley, off the grid of reception, and get to camp under the stars and see the alignments. So I'm really happy about that. And so yeah, it's been an interesting week, and I'm sure there'll be more interesting integrations to come. But just been feeling the new level of confidence, and yeah, just spiritual strength within Rise. So that's all just profound for me. So yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, kia ora, kōtiro. I'm so happy for you. Yes, we've all had big upgrades.
Yeah,
Yes, so awesome.
thank you.
Okay. Oh, we have Helen. Kia ora, sister. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Kia ora e te whānau. Wow. Look, just sometimes you just haven't got the words to express what has happened. And it was just next level, just the most amazing people connecting in the most amazing way and weaving this magic, this magic. Yeah. So yeah, it was so powerful for me. I suppose the moment that was the most powerful would have been the Tuatara Stargate. And yeah, I had the Tuatara smash through my third eye and then wrap its tail around my right eye, and then just cried tears just from that one eye. It was magnificent. And Isis behind me with her wings outstretched and her massive carnelian and her Hathor crown. And it was just, oh, it was just magic. It was next level. And then from then on, things just accelerated, and then they ended with that magnificent ceremony at Castle Hill, where the rocks just reverberated their codes like through my body, literally, and I don't know, woke something up. Just or yeah, it feels like a memory of something really, really ancient that I'm just starting to awake from, and I just feel really expansive. Actually, it's a really good word. I feel really expansive, kind of like the place we were in, like just majesty and expansiveness, and yeah, it was super profound. And I've had channelings since I've been home. I've had sacred geometry. The number 5 sort of has played into to the picture quite strongly, and all the connections there, and the star, in its different forms. Yeah, so grateful for the journey and the revelations and the continuations, and I feel like Australia is just going to be, leveling up again. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, sister, and all our beautiful whānau that I connected with on the journey. I just I just feel so full in my heart space from weaving with you all, and connecting on such a deep level with everyone. It was amazing. So thank you.
That's sister, beautiful. Now calling Becca Bacana. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you want to call yourself these days, but yeah, inviting you in, honey. Are you with us? You're showing us a whole lot of water, beautiful water.
I'm here. I'm not so good with technology. It's a brand new phone. Hello. So my name's Beck. I'm brand new here. I have been following you on your page though, for the last couple of months, I think. So I am very connected to the divine source. I have the planets communicating with me. They're waking me up like every night for like 3 hours in the middle of my sleep. I didn't sleep the last month when we had all the celestial beings as well. And then at the end of on the day after the planetary alignment, I actually had all the planets come alive and be celestial beings in my sky that have been communicating with me ever since. So I have a lot of videos on my page to share of it and stuff like that. But I don't have a tribe. I've just kind of done this spiritual journey by myself for the last 30 odd years. But I've been on my journey since I was 8. Spirit has something much bigger for me than what I can even comprehend. And I'm currently retired, but I'm the most prosperous and abundant in my life that I've ever been. And Source loves to provide me with funds just randomly out of the blue at the moment, but it's all the hard work that I've been doing. So I'm being forced to come out of my dark night. Source has made me homeless. I don't work. I don't really have any friends. I have no family. And yeah, I'm just guided by the divine. I don't make decisions. I don't stress. I come and hang out all day, every day. I beat my drum. I do a lot of journaling. I channel, but I'm just learning how to channel. So I believe I can speak light language as well, but it's just all sort of coming through. But I'm a healer, intuitive, empath, seer, shaman, medium. psychic. I don't know what else you call me, but I kind of can do most things without even trying or knowing what I'm doing. But I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and I've been in health for over 27 years. I am currently in the process of healing a physical disability from when I was 5 years old. And once I do, I actually want to change the world and build treatment facilities of the future. And that was my end game at the end of last year, but it's my start game at the start of this year. But I've got no idea how I'm going to achieve it. But I'm not stressing, and I'm just trusting spirit to give me what I need when I need it.
Beautiful to have met you and to
Lovely
our
to meet you.
paths cross, and to welcome you into the tribe.
Thank you so much.
Feels really beautiful. Welcome,
Thank you.
sister. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Maureen. Sorry, not Maureen. Bridget. Bridget. Maureen's already shared. Bridget and Miranda. Kia ora, Ishkala.
Hi, sorry, just had to get the fly out.
No worries.
You got rid?
Oh, kia ora, beautiful sisters. Oh my gosh. Te ora kora, that was just so amazing. It was just so incredible, and everyone who was on the journey, and well, you all were anyway. Lovely to meet you, Beck. You're totally on the vibe. So from, over a week ago, birthing that sound at Birdling's flat, to, everything that we experienced, it was just so aligned and powerful. It was really powerful, and I just feel so blessed to be a part of it and to be in the elements, being in sacred ceremony with such an amazing group of people, to power up, and the galvanization, and it was electric, and we all felt it, and the laughter, sister. It was so cool. We laughed a lot, and we made beautiful sound. And I remember being at Punakaiki and singing. We borrowed Peter's glasses, and we were just hysterical because we were, the blue we saw, it was just incredible. And then we harmonized. Do you remember the harmonizing? That we've all got so many different threads that were so powerful. And I just want to share with you that on the last day when we all left and I went up to the Mother Rock, I came up the face. I went a new way, and I sang Rose Perret's song that we'd been singing all the way, and I was praying for the youth. And I came up, and I was in between two rocks with such intention to reclaim the gold. And it was amazing because the Karearea always comes when I'm there, and he was on the rock, and he flew onto the other rock, and his head was white. It was clearly an apparition, but it was so amazing because that was on one of the posts. It was the great eagle, and its head was white. So I just wanted to share that. And then when I went up to the Mother Rock and felt the gold being released, and the milk and the silver, platinum dust, abundance is coming on. Abundance is coming on for all of us as we really claim our inheritance in the light. So it's just so awesome to be with Bridgie. We've had a consultation to create beauty in her beautiful healing space, and just so lovely to be here in circle with you all, honouring this very sacred time. And thank you for leading us, beautiful Blue Diamond Queen. Love you.
Yora, love you. Thank you.
Hi guys, hello everybody. It's a big group tonight. It's wicked. And yep, I'm here with Randy, the fantastic Miranda. And man, she's got some amazing stuff. So that's pretty exciting, seeing what she's got, and that we're going to incorporate that and weave that into the clinic. And I've been sitting here while Randy was talking. The gold threads are everywhere. They're weaving through us, and it's pretty powerful, especially at times when we are together and in the same kind of mind. It flows more, and that's pretty special. That's pretty special, and it was a pretty amazing time, and I can't wait for the next one. So, yeah, when's the next one? Yeah, I was really lucky that I could integrate slowly and in a beautiful, peaceful way, and I needed 3 days to do that. I mean, I'm still integrating. I woke up at 8:45 this morning. Like, whoa! I don't normally. I wake up at 6:30. I'm up with the dawn, out there watering, and this morning, big dreams. I think I had a kind of a similar dream to Sarah, in the fact that every morning now I'm getting very deep, profound dreams just before dawn, just before waking, and I'm going on big journeys. And this dream I had this morning was healing. We were finding tools for healing. Oh, it was this gold thread. We it's yes, love it. Um, just love the journey. Love you and everybody else, because I love.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Oh, thank you. You two beautiful wahine there. Ah, awesome. Jenny. Jenny Shala.
Oh, yes, what can I say? It's just so amazing to see all your beautiful faces, but after just being with you in the real flesh, a lot of you, it's just, yeah, what can I say? Everything that Miranda says, was so uh powerful, and like stepping up into another, the golden weaving. I've never really been seeing that before. It's like lots of things that you guys are talking about, they're things I haven't heard before, playing another realm. So yeah, it's just been super powerful and super powerful and goddamn so much fun. It's just I could just go on, we could just make them a lot longer. I didn't really want to leave. It was like, oh my God, it only seemed like 2 days. Have we really been away that long? Yeah, it was so great. I had such a great, amazing time. And yeah, I went back the next day with Miranda, and then I did a little ceremony myself just under where we were. I was kind of looking out where the circle was, where we had been, and it was like on this triangle where a rock was sitting on top of each other just underneath Mary. And yeah, I don't know, it's like lots of, it's the first time that I was using my bowl that I got from the pyramids in Mexico. And again, doing ceremonies today with it as well. Like it's like this amazing connection I'm having with this sacred bowl, and starting to play with ceremony myself. Um, and just also, that golden bloody water. It was so amazing. It was just like, it was so amazing and powerful, and I just can't stop thinking. Like I'm always thinking about just diving back in the water and just the gold nature of it. And today, like one of great dude in the organic shop, he brings out this photo of a sunset a friend sent him from Hokitika from 2 days ago, and it's just totally golden. The whole sky's golden, the sun's golden. It was amazing, and I said to him, it's like, oh my God, that's just like the water I dove in. It was the same gold. And then when I was leaving and driving back, and I was going up the Rakaia Gorge, and then I just stopped to, have a look over the river from high up. And then that's when there was a golden light on the river. And then I was going, oh, I think I need to go back in the water. And then I saw the po of the taniwha. And so I went back. So I drove back down, found my way down, walked back in, and then I could, when we were on the waka, the golden water that was flowing, was lots of water playing around and flowing like that down where I was with lots of bubbles, circles reflecting and stuff. And so I dove, I was going, okay, the water wants me to go in because have I got some golden codes from diving in the water? So then I went in the water and yeah, sang and played in the water. And then when I climbed out and hopped on another rock, then all the light was playing and there was massive blue flashes happening. I put it on the recording on it. And there's like all the water, the light in the water just hitting one part on the rock, but then yeah, just these blue flashes. So then I was going, oh my God, I'm starting to play in this world. It's like, I don't know if I really understand it, but I'm loving it. Yeah. And I feel really peaceful. Like, I haven't had to integrate. I live by myself down the South Island at the end in Kingston. And, yeah, been having to do my tax. I had to finish my tax from like 2 years ago today. And it's like, even doing that, I was peaceful with it's like, oh, it's fine, had the music on. It's just like, I'm just in a totally happy state, place. Yeah, I've just been loving it every second of it. Love you all.
Oh, Yoda, beautiful. What an upgrade. And it's so happy. I'm so happy for us all to have had that upgrade. It's like real. This is the real deal. Kia ora. Beautiful. And now we have the beautiful Mere. Kia ora, sister. You're on mute at the moment. Yeah. You're still on mute.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, that's better.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
How's everybody? That's yeah, I'm good. I don't have a lot to say. I've said a lot and just had a really peaceful day today. Yeah, and feeling good and just loving you all and loving being part of this. And I just felt like a fish ever since we were at Castle Hill. So that's me.
Oh, kia ora. Yeah, fish have been quite significant for the castle, especially, with it being Pisces and all of that as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, kia ora. So, I guess I'll just do a little bit of sharing, then I'm going to invite us to have a little bit of a water in, water out break shortly, but I'll just share my little piece for the journey. And actually, has everybody shared? I'm kind of the last one to share, right? Okay, kia ora. So yeah, the past 2 weeks for me has been profound, absolutely profound. I mean, I knew it was always going to be. And so, it started with the Aroha Festival, having the 12 tohunga who came there especially to do the interactions, and we felt like VIP guests there actually. It was quite amazing. There was a lot of new whānau that we met at the festival, and it felt like a reunion of souls meeting some really beautiful divine beings that got like an acceleration of some sort happening in their fields. They were carrying the gold for sure, and it was like a remembrance as well, meeting these whānau who, yeah, we just immediately had this soul connection, and so many like-hearted that just felt like a homecoming, and the ancient gathering of the family of Mu, because this is what I feel is happening now. We're all starting to remember one another. And, you know, even though we had a little bit of contrast on our journey, it was a huge initiation portal for us and an opportunity to really step up, which felt like, you know, it's all going to be part of this process anyway. The gates of learning revealed all their lessons. And, you know, we are still evolving. So this is all part of us receiving the learnings, sharpening our discernment, and illuminating the path ahead. So, yeah, refining, defining, and aligning. So every moment was woven with potency throughout every single day. Felt like everything was succinct. There was a dance of energy that was happening between us all. And also, you know, with the energy portals and the activations, we were asked by the tohungas not to walk the physical trail because we didn't need to. It's already been done many, many times, and many people have just about killed themselves doing the physical trails. But for us to go in and just do the ceremonies was actually the key thing. And that was actually what was the saving grace and allowed the gold to flow. But we have to be in the river for that to happen. Because of the moment that we go on the dry, the moment that we start going into the head and into the, you know, how and whys, then the gold stops flowing. We actually have to be in the river for that to continue to just flow through us. Now, yeah, this felt like a returning of something really massive, like the soul tribe. You know, it's totally undeniable. I see you, I remember you. You know, this is all part of the move frequencies, the remembering of that, and the remembering of the shared destiny. So big upgrades for myself personally. I felt like I was going to explode yesterday, and thank goodness it's all tempered a little bit more today. You know, it's like it's taken a few days for me to actually ground into my body properly, because I was still kind of like in the ethers, and parts of me were still sparking off here and there and everywhere through my body. But yeah, it just feels really, really good. Yeah, there was a sacred restoration that took place with our journey, and I know that on a soul level. I've even had confirmation in the Wairua Tapu realm from the ancestors. There was also a reconnection with my spiritual husband, which felt super ancient, and the restoration of the king. Yeah, the king and the queen on another like the moo frequencies of the king and the queen. And yeah, and there's, I guess it's an embodiment for all of us to receive as well. So, you know, even though I felt like it was actualized, it's also a frequency dimension, magnetic vibration for us all to receive. It's the divine marriage of something far greater and higher than just any kind of, you know, human interpersonal relationship could ever offer. And it was like a renewal of the 1,000-year golden contract. And it's a covenant. Sorry, it's a covenant. It's not even a contract. Contract is binding. A covenant is something so much more powerful. And it was a twin flame alignment. It is a twin flame alignment. It's a yeah, so my heart flame burns brighter than it's ever burnt before. My body feels lighter. My soul feels like it's soaring. I feel my wings of light are fully there. My field hums with a whole new sense of an awareness. And the dream lines and ancient star lines have been really reawakened through the mahi that we were doing. Linking us all. And, you know, this was one of the things that came through for me was this, we got relinked to the Central Intelligence Network, which I didn't even feel that I was connected to before properly. So I knew I had the awareness that it was there, but I didn't really know what that was. But now I can feel it. And it's like, this is what the galactic river is. It's the reconnection of that sacred web. And yeah, my light body beams even more than it has ever done. And one of the things that happened after everyone left, and there was a little bit of a ripple in the field, and I felt like our whole energetics, our monad needed protection. I went to the Syrian doorway, the Valley of the Dogs, the Valley of Anubis, and called in the great goddess to come and support us and overlay us. And she showed me the white heaven, and the white heaven being overlaid. And then when the beautiful sister Mahari Waata had the Huna Wahine, she brought in the Vekalotum crystal body and shields for the Motu grid. It just made so much sense. So that was overlaid over the top of all of our monad yesterday as well, just to, resource us with some of these ancient codings that have been needed. And it's like the crystalline diamond lotus has been fully activated, which is a crowning, and it's like the triple crown, the hierophant frequencies. It's connected to the vibes. It's connected to these new hues, the white rainbow, the makura. And I feel like there's a big purification that takes place with this anointing. It's a soul anointing, and it's helping us to be guided forward. And this journey is far from over. It's only just begun. So watch out for more upgrades, funnel. This is going to get a whole lot juicier. And so the new land calls us, moves rising, deeper revelations await. And yeah, the unfolding continues. So on that note, let us go and have a quick wharipaku break. Water in, water out, and I'll see you real soon. See you in a couple of minutes. Mhm. I've still got a couple of people keen on joining us. Lee's keen, and so is Jessica. But, you know, like they waited till, oh shit. And now I've also got Daniela Princey, who's also coming. So, yeah, I wasn't sure whether she was going to be able to make it, but okay, we've got a few people wanting to join. So, I mean, this is all getting recorded anyway, so if they have got distracted, you know, that's okay, because they can always watch the replay. Yeah, cool. Hopefully they'll be coming very shortly. But in the meantime, I have a little bit of a transmission. Actually, I also got while I just checking on my phone, I had got a brother who's very connected to the Galactic Federation of Light. And yeah, he's just sent an activation sequence. So I'll share that with you all soon, you know, after the call, because I don't want to get distracted. Okay, whānau, we have a little bit of a transmission from the Tuatara. So this is what came through today. The golden pearl has awakened, sending waves of remembrance through the crystalline grids of the Mer kingdoms, activating the golden city beneath. As the ancient Kaitiaki, the Tuatara rises, its dragon DNA infused with the codes through the primordial waters that connect to the new birth of the mother lines and her galactic river, filled with the wisdom of the stars. Through this portal, we ignite the 55th gene key, the sacred dragonfly DNA, encoding within us. This is the metamorphosis, the breaking of old shells, the emergence into the sovereign radiance. Through our third eye, we beam the golden codes, our soul flames ablaze, weaving the celestial with the earthly. As luminous pillars, we anchor the Mu Motu grid in supreme alignment, resonating as a monad, a unified field of remembrance. The pathway of peace is a light, is a flame with the initiation. It is not a destination, but a frequency that we now embody. And the message from the two guardian tuatara at Mawhero is one stands as the keeper of the 12 tohunga, holding the sacred blueprints of our ancestral lineage, whispering the lost songs of the original navigators. The wisdom of the ages flows through you, each breath a bridge, each step a ceremony. You are the embodied prayers of those who came before you. Walk with honor. The other stands as the guardian of the golden kingdoms, its scales shimmering with the encoded light of ancient civilizations, its eyes reflecting the infinite timelines. The golden kingdom is within. Its gates open as you remember your divine sovereignty. Be the living temple, the flame that never fades. Together, they weave the sacred passage, guiding us to rise, to reclaim, to embody the luminous truth of who we are. It is done. It is now. Aroha nui mai. Beautiful. Whānau of Rānatira, the golden ones of the esteemed golden children. We are going to do a little bit of a kani because that's how we roll around here. I'm going to share a little bit of music. This is actually this soundtrack, this music that I've been playing lately is just so on par with where we're at. And I just had to play it. It was like, I can't stop playing it. It's like so lighting me up from the inside. But I'm inviting us all to stand and to yeah, to move in whatever way feels aligned for us to move. Can you actually see me okay? Is my full face being shown? Okay. Can you hear this music? Hang on, let me just see if you can hear this, eh? Can you hear it? I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for okay, kia ora. Okay, let's get up and do some movement medicine. Sorry, I'll just replay that again. I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated, I'll make a move, start waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the place they want to cosign. Artificially intelligent AI. I'm your future person, and I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a missile of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. Oh, when I move, is it away? Oh, I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. I can go higher. Past the stratosphere, I can catch fire. I can go hard, I don't even need to try. Stop, Lord, I don't ever get tired. Predestined, written in stone. I feel it coming in, I feel it in my bones. Heavily protected, never alone. Did not connected to the unknown. Oh, I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an always crumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. Jericho walls come down. Jericho walls come down. Walls come down like Jericho. Walls come down like Jericho. Jericho walls come down. Jericho walls come down. Walls come down like Jericho. Walls come down like Jericho. One more time. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated, I'll make a move, start waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the place they want to cosign. Artificially intelligent AI. I'm your future person, and I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a missile of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. Oh, when I move, is it away? Oh, I won't ever fall, never stumble. And and I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. I can go higher. That's the stratosphere, I can catch fire. I can go hard, I don't even need to try it. Stop, Lord, I don't ever get tired. Predestined, written in stone. I feel it coming in, I feel it in my bones. Heavily protected, never alone. Did I connected to the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I don't oh, and I don't need to be oh, break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I'm moving, said away from oh, I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble, break down walls like Jericho crumble. Jericho, Jericho walls come down. Jericho, Jericho walls come down. Walls come down like Jericho. Walls come down like Jericho. Jericho, Jericho, walls come down. Jericho, Jericho, walls come down. Walls come down like Jericho. Walls come down like Jericho. Oh my goddess, I had to dance with a dragon tonight. I've got these dragon pose that are actually, they're amazing. This one's huge, but you know, this is really a dragon temple, so, and I am a dragon, so you can't not be a dragony kind of dragon person. You know what I mean? Especially when you're working with a tuatara. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, well, we were waiting for Jessica and also waiting for Lee, but neither of them came on. Okay, all goods. Whew. So the next piece for us is really working with the trance, and we're going to do a little bit of a astral journey. So I'm just inviting you all to take some deep conscious breaths and be in a position where you can be in for a little bit, and just being fully present in the here and the now, letting your air fill your lungs like the first breath of creation. And as you exhale, feel the wairua, the spirit all around you, and the presence of the unseen as it whispers of the ancient ones. And again, deep breath in. And exhaling, feeling the spirit, feeling the golden ones, feeling the ancient tuatara, the ancestors. And one last time, the first breath, the first light. Oh. And just closing your eyes and feeling all the senses around you. The night sky stretches wide, filled with infinite stars. A soft vibration rises from the earth, a pulse of light and of life stirring beneath your feet. You stand at the entrance of the Wairua Trail, the sacred path of the Tuatara. The ancient keeper of wisdom and guardian of knowledge that transcends time. The path shimmers with ethereal light, winding through the unseen realms, leading to the Stargate. A karanga echoes across dimensions, calling forth the ancestors, the kaitiaki, the guardians, and ancient celestial navigators who watch over this gateway. E tu te wairua, e tu te mauri. E tu te wairua, e tu te mauri. Stand tall, spirit, life force, stand tall. A konga o toi na rangi, the air thickens with presence. The 12 great disciples step forward. These are the guardians of the Wairua Gateway. They all begin to circle around you. Their luminous energy radiating wisdom, peace, and guidance. At the heart of this gathering, the Tuatara awakens. Its stargate shimmering like gold. It is not a doorway of stone or metal, but a great swirling vortex of light and energy, shifting through dimensions. It is the eye of the ancient Tuatara, the portal through which all knowledge and wairua flow between worlds. The 12 disciples begin to chant, their voices weaving together in an ancient waiata, a song that activates the codes of the Wairua Trail. Listen to their waiata. Kayana koshi karea yanai, ma kori yana, e papa e kur, e utawa ra, e mo iki hana pe, ma e ro e o You're invited to step forward as you approach the Stargate. Your own wairua resonates with its energy. A golden spiral emerges beneath you, linking your being to the great cosmic currents of rangi, moana, hiniwai, and papatuanuku. Sky, ocean, river, and earth. The gate begins to open. A brilliant beam of light descends from the celestial realms, passing through you and anchoring deep into the heart of the earth. The pulse of Modi, pure life force, moves through your veins, activating your own connection to the sacred trail. Ka tuwhera te kuaha. The gateway is open. The 12 disciples raise their hands in acknowledgement. The energy of the Mohera Nui, the pillars of Mu, the great cosmic sentinels, stand tall around you, holding space for this moment of opening. As the Stargate pulses, you stand in stillness, acknowledging the sacred presence of the Mohera Nui pillars, pillars of Mu, the Po Na Mu, the Kaitiaki Matua, elders of the Wairua Trail, acknowledge you. Each pillar holds a frequency. Te ahi ka, the eternal flame of spirit. Te wai ora, the healing waters of life. Te pounamu, the wisdom of the Greenstone Trail, which are the literal pillars of Mu. Te hau ora, the breath of creation. Te whānau o ngā whetū, the celestial ancestors. You bow your head, offering gratitude for the guardianship over peace, unity, and the eternal flow of Mauri Aroha, the life force of love. As the ceremony nears its completion, the Wairoa trail shimmers once more. The gate does not close, but instead remains open now within you to access all the pathways of your true north celestial navigation through the pillars of Mu. Journey well. You are now a bearer of the sacred connection. The Wairoa gateway flows through your being, and the wisdom of the Tuatara lives within your journey with full access to your stargate of your Whatu Manawa, your third eye. A final breath moves through the land, through the sky, through your soul. The disciples slowly fade into the unseen, their presence ever watchful. The Tuatara blinks once more, then disappears into the starlight. The wind carries a final blessing. E tu te rangi marie, e tu te aroha. Stand in peace, stand in love. You open your eyes and the world around you is the same, yet different. The Stargate is now open and the Wairoa Trail is alive within you. Haere tonu te haerenga. The journey continues. Tuia ki runga, tuia ki raro, tuia e te herenga tangata. Bind it above, bind it below. bind it within all the people. And when you are ready, wriggling your fingers and toes, and slowly, gently opening your eyes. Montanus quartus cictal, Orianus oto simbara odal, Amon holora sibok holoton, Ranut surnu hartiturter, Uat bepra, in autuhor, Akadua tuf urbiu, Bia ashefu, Dudur nuf, af aneteru. Summoning the 7 Lords of Light, awakening the celestial fire. Great star beings, ignite the eternal flame. The sacred gateway opens. The radiance of the divine shines forth. O exalted spirit, you are the one who rises among the gods, shining with your powerful radiance of gold. So beautiful, whānau, coming back into presence. Twin flame pairs of osprey. Sounds wonderful. So tonight we have an art theme that I'd like to leave us all with. It is nearly time, so I don't want to take up any more of anyone's valuable time. So I'm going to leave us all with the art theme to work with. And the art theme is the activation of gene key number 55, the dragonfly. And it's also about the dragon eye activation, which is the Tuatara, the eye of the Tuatara. And also, you know, it's time to fly. It's time to really spread our wings and levitate and reach those highest heights, because the dragon eye of the Taniwha, the Tuatara, literally gives us wings. So thank you, everybody. Oh my goddess, yes. So many things, so many comments in here. So yeah, dragonflies are everywhere. I saw the eyes activating this morning on my walk. I've got a video of this that's from Bex and Lissa Araya. I bow to each and every one of you in our celestial golden circle. Ananasha, Ananasha, Ananasha. Beautiful sister. We love, love, love. B and M. Just as well it wasn't B and D. Otherwise we get the wrong impression. Thank you, beautiful ones. A namaste to each and every sister present, and rise. and rise, divine feminines. Yes, we are rising, and the mother is here. The mothership's activated, the mothership's engine and her motherboard's online now, and we're taking it. We're the celestial navigators on board of her, so we're actually taking her higher, taking her out of troubled Admiralty waters and into the galactic celestial river of eternal bliss. So that's us, whānau. And just wrapping up with a karakia, we're really looking forward to seeing some of our beautiful imageries for those who feel a calling to do the art piece. I'm just going to bring it to a close. So thank you to all of the spirits, our kaitiaki, our dragon clans, our Patupaerehe clans, our Fae clans, all of the elementals, our beautiful Tuatara and the golden eye and the golden ones and the golden beings and the Rānati Rā, who are all here, and the celestial waka who came in and part of this journey, to the mother, to the great holy mother in her womb of creation. Thank you, beautiful one. You are the one who made us gather here on this day to do the work, to do the inner work, the raising of our spirits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, me atawhai o tō tātou. Arakia ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tahitanga ki te wairua tapu. Ake, ake, ake. Amen. Thank you, my beautiful whānau of light of Rānati Rā. It's been amazing. Enjoy your evening, the rest of your evening, and I'll be getting this all edited and get some music playing here for intro, etc., and uploading it on our page. So looking forward to adding a few whānau on there. In the meantime, mwah! Ka kite anō. Bye for now.